Hello and welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Gridiron Gospel. We have a couple special guests here making their Gridiron Gospel debut. We got Caleb over here, and we got Holden, I guess our resident Rangers fan, and our third Philly kind of correspondent. So we got a lot to get into. These guys are here purely for the NHL, and we got to talk playoffs. So two of our teams are in. I'm a Bruins fan, obviously. Rangers fan. We're just going to let him talk about that. No hate there. But we also have the Penguins fan. And I got to be honest, I'm really looking forward to this playoff series. I've never really experienced the Battle of PA and the hatred that rivalry has. So I'm actually just going to turn it to Caleb here.
Oh, boy, is it going to be a doozy. As I just saw on Instagram earlier, someone commented that this rivalry is going to feed families. This playoff series will feed families.
This playoff series is so one-sided. Crosby quite literally owns the Flyers. He's their dad.
Historically, this has been true. But Caleb, what about this Penguins season has led to you having the amount of confidence that you have going into this series against the Flyers?
Well, I'd say for starters, having a completely different goalie room has been a lifesaver for this Penguins team. Last year, we had our top goaltender was Tristan Jarry, followed up by Alexander Nedeljkovic, and then we brought up for a few games, which he won a majority of those, I believe. Joel Blomqvist came up from the AHL, won us a couple games. But this season, we've completely changed that goaltending room. Now we have, as our starting goaltender, Stuart Skinner, followed very closely by good old Artie Party Shelovs. We have not brought up anybody from the AHL this entire season to play for us, which has been an interesting one. But having improved goaltending has helped a ton. Regulation Penguins, beautiful. It's been a great season to watch. A lot of the season series, we've split a bunch of them, but we've overall won most of our series. Just no shot. You just pulled up the 8-1.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Gabe Perot's legendary hat. Love it.
the 8-1 game against the Capitals.
Didn't know my team could actually play
It's
that
just
well this year,
it's
by
a
the
battle
way.
of two teams gunning for McKenna.
They were in playoff contention. We were out a while ago.
Yeah,
Just
until Charlie Lindgren decided to be awful that game.
Now,
My God.
obviously, we have our DMV expert here.
Thompson.
We obviously have our DMV expert here in Jason. So, what thoughts do we have from this Capital season? What do you think you can improve on for next year to maybe get Ovi to one last playoff run?
Well, first, I don't know if Ovi is actually gonna come back. I don't think his body can take it anymore. He's 41 years old, still sitting in his office firing. Gotta love it. But I'm not really too mad at this team because we got a lot of young talent like the Protas brothers, Ryan Leonard, and Cole Hudson. If those guys are good, and if Ovechkin can stay, then I don't think Ovechkin has to play much. He can just come in. I don't really watch hockey that much.
Hey, at least you own up to it.
I mean, you could possibly move him down to a second line.
All right, cool.
Kind of
So,
like how.
so I did watch the 2018 Stanley Cup run. You could put him in for.
Remind
years
me,
ago.
how many years ago was that?
And I'm still holding on to that. Okay, my bad.
No, that's valid.
Yeah, so Ovechkin can come in on the power plays and just start firing. There you go. I don't really know much. I'm gonna start watching consistently next year.
Hey,
though.
at least you own up to it.
Bring back
We also have our
myself.
Rangers fan here, who I gotta say, I have met a lot of hockey fans. I've never seen a fan dedicated to a team quite like Holden here has been with the Rangers.
It's been a bumpy season, man. It started off not great, especially with the home opener. Thanks, Caleb. But I had
How many home games did you get through before you scored a goal?
I'm looking at this.
Wasn't it
I
like,
don't have to take you to the
Wasn't
playoff
it
game,
like-
by the way.
Wasn't it like 4 or 5 games? Yeah.
You are kind of. I mean, you want to talk nice to him. He is taking you to game 2.
I am
I'm
taking you to game 2
I
against
just know
the Flyers.
I just know it was a rough start to that season.
It was a rough start, but then we finally picked it up. Shesterkin played out of his mind this year. Gotta love it. And then the Mammoth game. That is a team I truly hate now with a burning passion. They're such a dirty team, man. No one talks about how dirty the Mammoth are. They've hurt so many star players, and they decided to hurt Igor Shesterkin with 13 minutes into the first period and Adam Fox in the same game, which truly started the downfall of the Rangers this year. It was not a pretty downfall at all. I felt so bad for Jonathan Quick. He was put into a horrible situation with a group of guys who kind of just thought their season was over to begin with, and then it just did not go well downhill. Jonathan Quick is probably one of the best goalies to ever do it, in my opinion. Possibly the best goalie, in my opinion.
One of the best goalies of the 2010s, for sure.
Easily the best U.S. goalie to ever exist.
Oh, easily. There's no question about that one.
I was very sad and disappointed that we didn't give Quick one last win. It hurt me.
That was a sad one to watch.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess they're more prioritizing the tank at this point. But I mean, McKenna, so I can't.
Yeah.
On the brighter side of things, I got to talk about my Bruins in the playoffs. And, you know, my Bruins, what a turnaround it's been for them. They obviously had the last year where, I mean, we got the 7th pick in the draft. We took Hagens, who I believe will be a great pickup for years to come. And we actually, and you know, we made it back to the playoffs, but I do actually have to highlight one thing that has been glaringly apparent with my Bruins season this so far.
The OT losses?
Oh, and it's the OT losses.
I think everyone
I have watched and seen multiple games of my good buddies on my floor, and I've had to watch my Bruins lose to them in overtime. We have the New Jersey Devils lost to them in overtime.
I remember
I went to a Penguins game with Caleb. And let's see here.
15 seconds.
We had a 4-1 lead in the third period. I'd say almost any other team that's good. Nope. The Bruins choked a 4-1 lead in the third period. We got taken to
3-1.
3-1.
We tied it up 3-3.
Got taken to overtime.
That makes you feel
and
better.
15 seconds in, we lose.
Well,
We also lost to the Flyers in OT because we decided to have a 5-on-3.
Yeah, thanks for that one.
That's
Also, you want to talk about the Hurricanes OT loss where you guys came all the way back to put it into OT and then lost a minute in.
You know, we've just had so many overtime losses this year. I'm kind of just numb to it at this point. Like
that might just truly be your most glaring issue. Some
Yeah.
teams are just bad, but
I mean, we got a solid young core. This team's playing with house money. I mean, there's no expectations for this Bruins team going into the playoffs, which hasn't been the case in many years.
We can also consider that you are also playing the Buffalo Sabres in the first round.
Look,
Look,
The
dude,
hottest team in hockey.
Yeah.
A young core, hungry for goals.
Darlene.
How is your goaltending core going to hold up? And how is your team going to hold up in such a loud house?
Swayman and Pasternak are going to have to go to a completely different
We're
level.
gonna need Swayman to kick into prime Tim Thomas mode. Honestly, I'll be happy if this team makes it to 5 games. That's my goal, is to win at least one game against the Sabres. I'm not looking for a playoff series win. Obviously, that's the goal, but I mean, I'm just happy if we win a I'm just gonna review the playoff bracket here. We got the Habs and the Lightning.
Oh, that's going to be a barn burner. Both teams do not like each other, and both teams are very high scoring. I do know the Lightning have started to make a point to focus on defense a little bit more.
A lot more lately.
So I want to see in that Habs-Lightning matchup, can Tampa's defense pull through, or will they not be able to hold up against a young, fast, high-scoring Habs
And
core?
also is Vasilevsky, who's probably front runner for the Vezina Trophy right now, going to be able to keep the Habs from scoring a lot.
If we're talking like a playoff bracket, I mean, we gotta obviously got to predict some. I'm gonna go with personal bias here for my matchup. Give me the Bruins. I mean, I wouldn't be a fan if I didn't pick them to go to the next round. So
That's
give
fair.
me the Bruins over the Sabres. Fully willing to admit my mistake. If that
that's
happens.
I mean, I respect that.
Yeah,
I mean,
gotta respect the pick.
personally, I just think Buffalo hasn't been in the playoffs in what's it been?
14 years?
2011, right?
I think
yeah,
it wa-
2011,
Yeah, so
where
it's,
I believe
it's
the-
been a bit. It's been 15 years.
Okay,
I
so
believe
20
they played the Bruins that season too.
Wow.
Now, 2011 was the last season my Bruins won the Stanley Cup. We've been to Stanley Cups since then, but it's
And that
just
was the
been,
last time you saw the Sabres in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but it has not been good. Habs Lightning, I really don't like either one of these teams.
I gotta
Obviously,
go with the Lightning personally.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Bruins Lightning matchup, but again, the Bruins Canadians, there's always been that hatred. I cannot stand Carey Price. Tim Thomas owned him in a goalie fight, so I'm gonna go Bruins Habs because I want to be able to experience a good rivalry. But Hurricanes Senators, I got the Hurricanes personally.
To be honest,
I hate the Hurricanes.
Hurricane are going to choke again. They've
Okay.
done it every single
So
year.
you got
man.
so you got the Sens moving on.
I think if the Sens don't win, it goes to Game 7.
I hate the Hurricanes. I don't know. I just hate them.
Hey, you know,
To be honest, it's fair.
Might as well
This-
just pick the Senators.
but speaking of two teams that absolutely despise each other,
Hey.
I've seen a lot of rivalries in my day. Again, I think it's up there. It's not number one for me. That's
I don't think it's
that's
really
Ohio-
a
that-
rivalry because
It's
one team
hatred.
owns the other.
okay,
But,
okay.
um,
Who owns who? I don't know.
Penguins own the Flyers.
Okay.
It's pretty obvious at this
Alright.
point. I mean, even the Rangers own the Flyers. The Flyers haven't won a season series against the Rangers since 2010.
Oh, jeez.
So it's
Wow.
been 16 years for them.
I have to dig back pretty far to think of a time the Flyers beat the Penguins in a season series. Because
Yeah,
even in our
it's-
off years, we've always managed to at least split with them,
Yeah.
if not take 3.
I always thought that the Flyers were a powerhouse. in
No, they were never.
hockey.
No.
Flyers and the word powerhouse is something I've been never heard in my life.
Yeah, that's
every
What language
That's
are
a
you talking?
statement.
every article I've read, everything I've said, they've made out Philadelphia to be like this great dynasty.
Did you read a newspaper?
Yeah, I did.
Was that
Out of
a Reddit article?
No,
Did
no,
we get
no,
this
it was
from Philadelphia?
Yes, it was from Philadelphia.
Oh, what a talker!
Whoa.
Of course, they're going to glaze the
I
lead.
don't know anything about this.
All right.
Philadelphia hasn't done anything in who knows how long, man.
I thought
They were decent in 2019. They went on a run.
I thought they won the Cup in
2012. 2012 was the last time they made it to the finals where they lost to the Blackhawks.
19. Oh,
Oh, we lost.
Yeah.
My
That
Bruins
was
lost to the
2012.
Blackhawks.
2019 was the year that they went to the conference finals.
Yeah, that was the last time they made it to the conference finals, and then 2020 was the last time they won a playoff series, and that was the first round against, I believe it was the Canadians.
I also just want to point out with this Habs Lightning matchup, I believe that's a Stanley Cup rematch in the first round.
It cannot be.
how?
No, the
How?
the 2020 year.
How would that be?
If it can't.
Oh,
Wait.
wait. Oh, wait.
That's possible?
The bubble might have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually kind of
I forgot because it was also a play-in. You
Yeah,
played in.
2020 was a very. It was like
It was a
fever
very
dream.
strange year. I don't remember.
Yeah, between oh, it's
Weren't
Dallas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Dallas. made
Okay,
it. I
that's
forgot
just
about that.
I've-
highlighting my lack of puck knowledge.
Maybe that was the team I was thinking of, Dallas, not
okay.
Philly. Yeah.
But for Western Conference, let's
Dallas
just go
is a-
Western versus Eastern Conference because I know we got some deadlines here for these guys. But Western versus Eastern Conference, who do we got in our Stanley Cup final matchup? Obviously, we got some bias here with Penguins and my Bruins, but
I
I'll
would
go
have-
first since I'm very unbiased.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go
I
with you first.
personally think it'll come down to, because these are the two teams I'm rooting for to go from the East, is either the Pens or the Lightning. So that's who I think can get it done. I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Buffalo goes on this dream run of a season so far for them. But from the West, it's really clear. It's either the Avalanche, maybe the Wild. and a very slim chance of it being Dallas, but I really think it might actually be the Avalanche because this team's been red hot all year, but I feel like they might choke.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
I would say that the West runs through the Central Division.
It really does.
My personal opinion is that whoever wins the Dallas-Minnesota matchup is going to be your Western finalist because I don't trust anyone from the Pacific to hold on to a playoff series against a Central team. And just knowing the nature of the Avalanche, whoever they play in their first round matchup, because the West isn't solidified yet, I think whoever they make it through in the first round, they'll make it through. But second round, I think they'll choke it away. So I have
that.
either Dallas or Minnesota in the final. I would love to see a Minnesota team make it to the final for once. Out of the East, it's really anyone's game. I personally can see it possibly ending up being a Buffalo in the conference final out of their side of the bracket. But then coming out of the other side of the bracket, either Ottawa or Pitt. Because the Hurricanes, I don't trust to make a deep run just knowing how their team is built. They're not built to go that distance.
I've never seen a
They're built
Hurricanes
to
team made
run
a
that
run.
first round
I have.
and then collapse in the second round. And Ottawa I see as a more complete team that could make it. So if I was to, putting aside personal bias, I could see a Minnesota-Buffalo Stanley Cup final.
One thing I will say about Carolina is, from a football term, Carolina has always been either the Green Bay Packers in the championship round, they never make it past there, or the 2010s Cowboys, where they only go to the second round and never go any further, or as my team, the Sixers, never have gone past the second round with Joel Embiid. So that's kind of their comparison. They've not been able to make it far at all, and their coach is kind of like Mike Tomlin to a point. He's one of the most winningest coaches in NHL history, but he just can't get it done.
He can't win playoff
He
games
can't.
anymore. He can win the
he's
first.
won Coach of the Year too.
Rod Brindamore can win a first round playoff series, but then
But
he
then
makes it to
after
the second
that,
round, he
it's
collapses.
bad.
Because
Especially against the Rangers.
Yeah, it was that 23 playoffs,
Yeah.
right? That you guys won the President's Trophy.
Yeah.
And I had Carolina winning that series, but you guys beat them in what, 5 or 6
I think it did. I think
'Cause I know it went to
think
at
it was
least
6.
games? Okay, yeah, it was
I think
6.
it was 6.
But I remember the final 3 games, I believe, went to at least 1 overtime, if not 2.
They just couldn't capitalize at all. And
Yeah.
they still haven't been able to.
I mean, personally, for the final, it's kind of been my first year generally watching hockey. I mean, obviously we're in a hockey town, so I figured I might as well just pick it up. You guys are. I'm just gonna call this now. You guys are way more of a hockey town than Detroit.
How bad is Detroit?
Detroit has not made a playoff in 10 years.
Oh, jeez. What?
Yeah,
And they
Yeah,
still-
man,
and
it's
they
been
still
real
call-
bad for them, man.
And they still call themselves a hockey
They
town.
I didn't
choke
think they were
it
that
so
bad.
badly.
Detroit had such a huge chance this year,
They
too.
hold the
I read
playoffs
something that
in
they
their
blew
hands,
a
and then
massive
just go,
division lead.
here, someone else have it.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
But
We don't want
if
it.
we're talking Stanley Cup Finals matchups, I got the Avalanche, and you know what? Give me.
Don't go bias.
I hate to go with the Habs, but
Don't.
I can see the Habs making a deep run. It is possible.
I'm gonna go Habs, and I'm gonna fully own up to whatever prediction I make wrong. There, so.
We're gonna have to come back to this
Yeah.
Yep.
after the Stanley
Hey, look,
Cup.
I'm a man of my
I-
word. I'll throw some hand up accountability. That's gonna be needed.
I will say one thing about the Pacific Division. I will be watching Edmonton because it is Connor McDavid. I understand it. Connor McDavid, probably one of the most glazed players in the NHL right now. It's bad, man. But Connor McDavid is going to have to go to a level we've not seen before for him to have a chance to go back to the Cup. And if he can do that, that might be some of the best hockey I could possibly watch. This playoff series.
I can agree with that statement.
But Jari's also gonna have to start to play good too.
Playoff Jari? What are you on about?
That's a thing. But McDavid is truly going to have to go to another level for them to have a run this year.
Yeah, he's going to have to. And, with McDavid, he deserves all that praise in the world, but then
he just
the
can't
people
capitalize.
just overdo the praise, and he shuts down at the worst possible moments.
Get him out of Edmonton? Does he need?
That's never going to happen.
Statement.
Really?
That's a strong statement.
That's like saying get Josh Allen out of Buffalo. Not going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Like,
you know what? I say this
happen.
as a Patriots fan. Keep Josh Allen in Buffalo. Just let him have his fun in the regular season.
Listen,
Come
Drake
postseason-
and Josh Allen have the same amount of Super Bowl rings, by the way.
Sorry. Remind me again. How many Super Bowls has Josh Allen been to?
Zero.
Yeah. How many AFC championships has he been to and won? 0. Drake
You
May has
also
been,
played
Drake May has
against
been in the
the
league
Broncos
2
with
years.
Jarrett Stidham, by the way.
Hey,
Jarrett Stidham led Broncos.
Pat's legend, Jarrett Stidham.
You literally had the definition of a Mickey Mouse run.
Justin
That was
Herbert,
the easiest
Houston,
Justin Herbert in the playoffs.
Captain If.
CJ Stroud and the
CJ
Houston, whatever they were in the playoffs.
Not
and then,
good.
yeah, it was horrible.
Look, I'm
But
just happy that we made it to the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna keep coasting on that accomplishment until.
So you're just going to be like me after the Eagles in 2022.
Pretty much, yeah. Honestly,
Listen, we should have won, but you guys didn't even have a chance in that game. There's the difference.
We were up against a much
We
more
got-
talented Seattle team, and I got to give our Seattle correspondent Nick some props here. His team did win fair and square, so I got to give him that.
Blame the refs or something. Blame the refs.
I did in 2022, but that was
No, I'm
at
not
least
gonna-
my thing was fair.
I'm not gonna blame the refs.
not
We
bad-
didn't-
That was against the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, that was
makes
the very shaky James Bradbury holding
Oh.
call.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember
see.
that.
I'm not going to be the guy that blames the refs for us losing.
Do it.
We weren't fit to be in that game, and it showed. Obviously, I think the Will Campbell disrespect has gone too far. He played on a torn MCL in the Super Bowl
Still
as a
not
rookie.
enough. It's still not enough.
I truly do think that
Listen,
he'll be back next year.
I did see a graphic talking about how all the tackles did this season, and out of all of them, Will Campbell was towards the better side, so I will give you some praise for that. But the best tackle that I saw in that graphic was all the way in the top right corner that had the least amount of pressure rate and the least in being able to keep a defender from getting to the quarterback was Lane Johnson, who had who was hurt a good amount of the year, played through so many injuries this year, and is still probably, in my opinion, the best right tackle in the league.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because I don't know if you guys have ever known this, but when Lane Johnson doesn't play, there's a very high chance that the Eagles lose. And that's been a thing since he's been drafted.
Yeah.
So it's like he is probably the biggest cornerstone of the Eagles' offensive line. Listen, I love Jason Kelsey, but it's Lane Johnson. Any
Yeah.
day of the week for me. Kelsey, one of the best centers to ever do it. Lane Johnson, 10 times better.
I'd agree with that.
Just going all the way back near the beginning, whenever he was talking about Ovi and that his body can't take it. Guess how many games Ovi played?
He
this
played.
season?
He played every single game.
Yes, exactly. He played every
That
single
is-
game and had 32 goals and 32 assists for 64 points.
For someone who's 41 years
Yeah,
old,
for a
that
guy
is
who
one of
is-
the most impressive things.
Yeah, no, he's only 40.
I want him to come back, and
He doesn't
I
turn
wanna see him play
41
one last time.
until September. So,
is a
he
chance.
still has, I believe, another year in him, and I feel like in the
It depends
offseason,
on what his family wants him to do.
I feel
because
like
I feel
he's
like that's
deciding
going to
this
be
summer.
something.
that will be a big
Yeah.
decision point for him. But I feel like we're going to see one last season of Ovechkin next
hope.
year.
Yeah.
And
Can't wait for
depending on what the Capitals do in the offseason and how they
Probably not gonna
improve
do
those
much.
Protas brothers, honestly, I could see the Capitals making one last big playoff push next
Absolutely.
season.
They're gonna have to trade away some draft capital though. I feel
Yeah,
like. Or they're gonna have to
it's
spend
either
a good
gonna be
amount of
you
money
trade-
in free agency.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what draft capital we have.
You
but
you have decent draft capital.
It's all right.
Like, it's nothing fantastic. Like, personally, the Rangers have a good amount of draft capital this
It's not
season. We have 2
McKenna
first-round
Williams.
picks.
We don't talk about draft capital without touching on the Penguins. I believe in the next 5 years we have like 17 first and second round picks, something like that already, without already like positional standings taken into account. So overall, we could end up having closer to like 20 some. So that's a major reason of our success this season too, is because we've used that draft capital to trade for players like Igor Chinikov, who in, I think it was like 34 games with us, already has
He's
almost,
been great for you guys.
yeah, he has like over 30 points already. It's impressive. It's amazing to see. Like, you can't get much better like of a Dubas masterclass than that.
Also, I really do have to wonder, especially having Mike Sullivan now, was his philosophy was his time up with his philosophy in Pittsburgh finally up? Like, was it his time to finally go, and that's why you guys have been able to find success now?
Hockey is that one sport where I definitely think coaches are best between 7 to 10 years on a team. Those last 2 years might be rough, but you never know. But once you get over 10 years of a coach in a system, if you aren't constantly changing out players and keeping the core young, the coach's philosophy will still be stuck to whatever playing style it was whenever you first started coaching. Because Mike Sullivan came in for the 15-16 season.
Yep, thanks.
Which was a major, like, heavy defense, slower skating, harder hitting, better goaltending year. So you play a lot slower, you play a lot more tactical. Whereas the game now is a lot faster and skill related.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that 15-16 season quite well.
Yeah.
That one hurt a little bit, but
Yeah.
I mean, truly, whoever won that
Yeah,
series
it was
between me
whoever
and you
won-
was going to win it all.
Yeah, whoever won that
personally.
series was winning it all. But, I mean, the Sharks were also a really good team
Sharks
that
were a very
season.
good team that year.
And I
too.
mean, like, we got to give kudos to the Sharks from, I think it was like 07 through 2016. That was the definition of a regular season team.
yeah,
Like, if we want to talk regular season wins but playoff disappointment, the Hurricanes are the new San Jose Sharks.
Yeah.
The Sharks were amazing but could never finish it off.
And you know, we're all looking forward to this NHL playoffs. I believe it starts Saturday.
First game should either be Saturday or Sunday. Depends how the NHL wants to play it out.
I think it's going to be on Saturday.
It should be on Saturday.
I mean, we're all looking forward to playoff hockey. I believe it's the best kind of hockey. It's one of the best playoff tournaments.
It is the best playoff tournament. and
but-
you can't change my mind on that.
I think the only one
I-
that I
I'm-
could say is possibly better could be March Madness.
No, that's
think
fair.
that- I
But
think that is
when I'm
fair.
talking like major league,
Oh yeah,
playoffs,
major
like,
league. I'm
nothing touches
going
NHL
to have
playoffs.
to give it to you, but including college, I am going to have to give
Yeah.
it to March Madness because
That's fair.
so many Cinderella teams I've seen go so far.
Yeah.
St. Mary's, St. Peter's, especially from Jersey.
St. Mary's didn't do anything in the tournament.
No, he's talking like
Before.
Cinderella stories.
Yeah.
Cinderella
St.
stories.
And
St.
there's
Peter's
so
in
many more
2022.
teams.
That was a.
There's so many
And
more teams.
they're
that
talking
go
about
into
expanding
March
it to,
Madness.
to like what?
Yeah,
60?
I was
to
here-
76 teams.
Yeah.
If they do that,
76
I'm
teams.
sold.
Yeah.
Like that, I think. No offense, I'm all for madness, but that's just adding
That's
too
too
many.
much.
If you're gonna do
madness.
that,
no such thing.
extend
That's too
the
crazy.
First, extend the first 4. Do that.
Okay.
Don't extend the actual. play.
But speaking of college basketball, we have our college basketball, I guess, resident transfer portal tracker here, Jason. Obviously, we have our hockey analyst over here. We got Caleb. So I want to thank him for being on the show. It's obviously his debut here on Gridiron Gospel. Always a pleasure to have you on. And I gotta say, in that series, I gotta root for the Pens. So I gotta give that one to you.
Thank you, brother.
I'm gonna make my predictions out of somebody who doesn't watch anything. I remember the Tampa Bay Lightning being good. I'm just gonna say them. And
To be honest, it's fair.
It's
I'm
not
going off of
crazy.
recency.
It's
to
not
say.
a bad.
He's
take
going
to
with the
say.
safe pick. That's
It's
It
not
is a safe. I
crazy,
think the safest pick would be the Avs.
And yeah, I was gonna go with Colorado too.
Playoff-
In the final.
Playoff Avalanche has been very disappointing.
It has been very disappointing, but as of
didn't
this
they
year,
win
they
a cup?
a
like
couple years
4
ago.
years
Oh
ago.
Yeah.
jeez. Oh
I mean,
Yeah, it was before Tampa won back to back,
yeah.
in,
Florida.
and then Florida won
Yeah.
back
Give
to
me
back.
give me Tampa Bay to win it all.
fair enough. I don't hate it, man.
Like,
It's not a bad pick, but it's a pick I do not trust.
as a pick who from someone who doesn't watch a bit of hockey, I'm just saying screw it.
Hey, you know,
I mean,
at
it's
least
a
you're
safe
pick.
at least you're honest
It's a
about it
safe
too.
pick.
I got to applaud you for that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start watching hockey next
Hey,
year now.
hey, it's a great sport to watch. It's my first year kind of really watching hockey. But let's just get to you with your transfer portal trackers.
I mean, you
Great.
can also watch the Rangers play the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight for the last game
yeah,
of the
exactly. You
NHL
get a
season.
preview of what you're going to see in the playoffs.
You can either see Tampa Bay not be good or the Rangers, for some reason, be as bad as they have been. It make me have more pity for Igor Shesterkin for so long.
All right, let me bring up that one.
Give that man a new contract. Make it 150 mil.
How much is he getting paid right now?
He's getting paid $92 million for 8 seasons in total. This is his. This is going into his second season of the new contract. Which he is
Honestly,
the highest paid goalie in the
Yeah,
in NHL
I'd say
history
until
now.
that goalie market changes, keep him where he's at right now, so that you don't absolutely kill your entire cap space.
I mean, he does deserve every penny.
He
at the
deserves
end of the
every
day.
penny. I don't.
But
I'm
like,
not saying
yeah,
he
we are
doesn't.
just going to be killing our cap space slowly and slowly with him, though. If we do pay him more.
Exactly. So you keep him where he is now until someone gets started paid higher than him, and then you pay him higher than them, and you see
I
how
wouldn't
it
be
goes.
surprised if we have to pay him in about either he's going to retire after this contract, or we're going to have to pay him an extra 3 seasons when we get to year 4 of his contract.
Let's,
What? You're in his second season, you said, of that contract?
Maybe year 5, maybe.
Oh.
I could see him possibly getting repaid around year 5.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep him more long
Yeah,
term.
maybe restructure it year 5, create it more long term and bonus
Yeah.
related, so that you don't kill the draft
Mhm.
prospects, because you just reach a point where you're not able to bring in any rookies. and you're not
I
able
mean,
to
we
pay
did bring
anybody.
in Garand this year, who only allowed, I think he only allowed 3 goals in total in 2 games played, but he did play against some good teams as well.
Yeah, like I'd say what you do is you keep Shesterkin on as long as possible, but don't let him basically control
Yeah.
how you pay the rest of your team. And you
No, that's
develop,
never been
you
his
don't-
mentality.
Yeah, you develop Garand underneath of him.
They
and
already
eventually
said
you're gonna
Garand's
have-
going to most likely be the backup next year for us anyway.
Yeah,
So.
and then you have a great rookie goaltender learning under one of the greats,
Yeah.
and eventually you're just gonna have another great goaltender to
Yeah.
ride off of.
Which has been somehow the Rangers' whole entire mentality since I've been
Yeah.
watching. It went from Lundqvist to Shesterkin, and now Shesterkin's probably going to take Garand under his wing, and it'll be a fun time with goalies for the next
yeah.
10 years, probably.
And honestly, I want to see goaltending become the big talk of the NHL.
It
again.
really should
I
be.
want to see our goals on average in a game go back to what it was in the early 2000s and 2010s, where it
Because
was like
you
you maybe saw 2 goals by a team in a
Yeah.
game.
You don't see good goaltending as much anymore. Like I
No.
mean, Swayman, good goalie. Don't
Like,
get me wrong.
You have the good goaltenders, but if you put them up against your all-time greats from the 2000s, 2010s, they don't stand a chance.
No, like you would have. What were you gonna say?
Once we just wrapped up this, we're just gonna head over to him for the transfer tracker.
Oh yeah. But easily goaltending should become a more major thing. I feel like the goaltenders that are going to be who are good and will be getting better. Blackwood, I think he's been getting really good. Who's the other goalie for the Avalanche? Because both of their goalies have been phenomenal this year.
Blackwood's the first one that comes. Scott Ledgewood.
Ledgewood's the other one. But both of them have been phenomenal. Swayman, I think, is starting to produce a lot better. Dustin Wolf is getting better,
Wolf,
too.
I've been happy to see Wolf develop.
Wolf has been developing really
I think
well, too.
if Shilovs can develop a bit more, he's going to become one of the
He
better
can
ones,
be- he
because
could
this
be a
is
decent
his
goalie.
second NHL season.
Really?
Yeah. It's like his second or third of actual NHL. Because he was a rookie on the Canucks.
Oh,
And we
I
got him
forgot
from
about
them.
that.
But what I'm most excited for is seeing playoff Stuart Skinner.
That'll be fun.
Mr. .958.
Just looking
beautiful.
for and we're always looking for some great playoff hockey. Let's just transfer it here now to Jason for his
Yep.
transfer portal.
Where the hell did we go? Okay, here it is.
Get some technical difficulties on his
Well,
end.
yeah, because my computer died and I didn't realize it was at 1%. Did not realize that. Okay, it's not letting me go back now. I'm now sad. I'm now sad. Just give me a minute.
So on some different news, how about the
Yeah.
Patriots right now with the whole
Alright,
entire scandal
alright.
going on there?
That does. What's funny is that doesn't even crack the top 5 for Patriot
And that's
scandals.
not a good thing.
No, it's not. I'm not saying that's a good thing at all.
That's not
But that just does not like that.
Did you see she actually officially stepped down
Yeah.
from?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that not a good look on the organization at all.
Oh no!
But every organization has their flaws.
The memes are going to be absolutely fantastic.
I've
this year.
I've already
so ready
seen
for
them.
those.
It's not pretty.
Oh, no.
Every time the Patriots lose, it's it's going to be great.
It's just gonna be fed with
Oh.
them too.
NFL memes IG is going to go off, and I can't wait for that.
Ghetto Gronk.
Oh
Get
my
a
god!
Gronk too, yeah.
The Ghetto
I was
Gronk
about to say
days.
get a Gronk too.
It's going to be awesome.
All right, so I finally have it working now. Let's just say I love the transfer portal. I also hate it at the same exact time. Because you can have teams like Duke. They are in the top 4 for players like Flory Badunga. And then their coach gets shoved in a locker. So, and then Flory Badunga.
Thanks.
We also have a Duke expert on.
I'm only saying that because Flory Badunga went to Louisville over St. John's, Michigan, and Duke. That's questionable, but yet again, Pat Kelsey is doing something I did not expect.
Yeah.
a Kelsey doing something. That's
Yep.
sad to say that's not uncommon.
Now, a team that is shocking is Texas because I did not think that they would go after Isaiah Johnson and David Punch because when was the last time Texas was a basketball school besides Jared Allen?
What was
It's been a very
What
long
was that
time.
old movie? Not like Glory Road or something like that. Didn't they play Texas in like the final?
Oh, I don't know.
It might be a niche poll, but I mean,
But but transferring from TCU to Texas is
That's
definitely
interesting.
a choice.
I mean, you're staying in the state technically.
Yeah,
so
but
that's
they're not rivals, but they're
they're
in-state
in
rivals.
they're in
In-state
state
rivals.
kind
And
of.
now I want to give credit to DeVries over at Indiana for absolutely throwing the book at everybody.
Yeah,
because
they have been actually going really well
Yeah.
in the transfer portal.
they just
this
got
year.
Aiden Sherrill from Alabama.
Oh, I did see that.
They
That
got Marcus Burton from Notre Dame. They
Nice.
got Mustafa from Georgia Tech. Darren Harris from Duke. And
I just
and-
don't think Harris was ever going to get true playing time with us, so I'm happy he can possibly be a starter on Indiana now.
Yeah,
And they seem like they're actually building a very good organization now.
Yeah, and some guy from SMU, which I will not say his name. Just please read that.
Samet
let me get it.
I can't even say the rest of that.
Yeah, how do you say that?
Samet you get Tagog. I'm so sorry.
Ooh. That is a
How do you say that?
that's a tongue twister. Right?
Yigitoglu.
Thank you.
All right, cool.
I
So
mean, he is
that
hockey,
guy.
he is the hockey fan, so I feel like
Yeah, I
he
gotta
would,
know
he
a
would
bunch
be,
of foreign names.
So that guy, he is coming from SMU to Indiana. Now, I'm not really a fan of this team, but let's talk about the Pitt Panthers real quick.
The Pitt Panthers who got smoked by
Yes.
Duke earlier this year. We were at that game.
Yes.
Listen, they didn't
Yes.
get killed as bad as Notre Dame did against us. That was a brutal
Now-
game. That was their worst loss since
also
like
just wanna point out-
1930 or something like that.
Now, Pitt, so there was recent fan hatred for Jason Cable. They wanted him gone. He comes back. A lot of outrage on Twitter. That was great to see. They have 8 new transfers coming in.
Wow.
They're not big names, but they are serviceable guys.
They're good enough for Pitt.
Yes, they're good enough.
That's
for,
pretty much how you can put it.
they're
It's
good
not
enough for Pitt
saying
stands.
much.
I don't say that. I'm not going to say this team is a tournament team. They're an NIT team. So
Now, you know who is a tournament team?
who?
The Duquesne Dukes.
Okay, all right. As much as I want to agree, no, we have 6 people in the portal.
Okay,
and
you also
no
sent
recruits.
to our group chat that David
Okay,
Dixon was
David Dixon is
transferring.
on there.
Buddy, he's a graduate student. He
I'm
cannot
sending-
transfer.
David Dixon is on that
He
page.
literally-
What do you want me to say?
He's literally leaving.
You can do that.
He's not transferring.
Like I
though.
said, Denzel Aberdeen, he's applying for a waiver to be a 5th-year player. He just committed to Florida again, and he may not even play. So he
Sounds
can.
like
so
Trinidad.
Yeah, so Dixon can apply for a waiver too.
Yeah.
He can do that. Because he's a 4-year player. But Pitt, they got Jaleel Bethea, former 5-star. He averaged 3 points at Alabama last year and got hurt mostly for it. So Jonathan Powell at North Carolina, all he could do was shoot, and I think Pitt needs that. So
Pitt needs a lot.
they have a good corner shooter. Now I don't know anything about Syracuse basketball.
They used to actually be a really good basketball.
Yeah, I know
school, but
that.
It's been a very long
I
time
don't know
since
who-
they've been a powerhouse, though.
I've read this Syracuse comments. Nathan George is not liked there, so that's gonna be very interesting. This guy from Georgia Tech, Dongo, Ndongo, Bay Ndongo. Yeah. Who does Georgia Tech have on their team? Jeez. And some guy, what school is that?
That is
Charleston Southern. Okay, that's wonderful.
okay.
So Pitt has
not a
tra-
fan of the Buccaneers. I can
So-
tell.
So Pitt has a guy from Charleston Southern. I'm not going to try that school. And Mercer. So that's going to be interesting. If Pitt can somehow win, I'm going to be completely shocked. Miami has two recruits, but yet again, they're 6 in the transfer portal rankings, which makes absolutely no sense.
I just don't think a lot of teams have, unless you've been going out in the transfer portal a lot, there hasn't been that many teams spending money in the transfer portal.
Now
so
let's
far this
talk
year.
about Kentucky. Mark Pope, that guy around the whole Kentucky fan base they were treating him like he was another Pope. And this guy has done nothing good at Kentucky. Yes, he's made the tournaments, but what has he done? Nothing. His best player was Otega Owe. And yet again, he lost out on Rob Wright, which after that visit, he immediately went back to BYU, so something must have happened. And Kentucky has all the NIL funds in the book. Their football team is nothing good. It's just not even relevant.
It actually
Their
used,
basketball team should get all the. They lost Colin Chandler to BYU too, so there's something going on.
I
with
mean,
the 7 people in the portal too. Jeez.
BYU's actually been a very good football school recently now.
They
Kentucky,
had a fraudulent number 2 pick.
They don't have a single transfer coming in.
Yikes.
This is unacceptable for Kentucky basketball. Like,
Yeah.
and you have your point guard Jalen Lowe going to Georgetown of all schools. Georgetown.
If you're going to listen, Georgetown used to be a
They are
very
low, bro.
decent school, but
Yeah, when Patrick Ewing was playing? Yeah, no, I'm good.
Hey, wait,
they were
way back-
decent
way back
in
when?
the.
Oh, sorry. Let me give him credit.
in the
Allen
2000s.
Iverson in the 90s.
Hey, that's my goat right there.
In the-
That's my goat right there.
yeah.
I mean,
So-
they were decent in the 2000s, but like,
No,
it has been a minute since they've actually done.
That is
something.
Georgetown's only transfer too. That is funny. It will always
Hey,
be.
you want-
Only
They'll
transfer
always
was
be
from
low, bro.
I
Kentucky.
want to talk about transfers, dude. Your boys down at Maryland are
Oh,
looking
yeah.
solid.
Yeah, so we got Tomislav Bujan. This guy averaged 13 and 10 at New Mexico. This guy is going to be 24 years old as a sophomore next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he's going.
Jeez.
I think he's going for his PhD, dude.
how is he going for his PhD? He's a sophomore.
I think he's a sophomore.
I'm praying that that's for
I'm
Can
praying
we-
he's a senior, but like,
Can we please click
Couple-
on this to
maybe
see?
a couple gap years.
I want this guy to be a senior.
Forget a couple gap years.
Please.
Holy
He just
moly.
started
Please
college
don't.
last year. Hold on.
I was gonna say, was he a red shirt?
I don't know.
Oh.
I will read that. I will read that later and post on Twitter. But Thomas, so Tomislav.
Hopefully, he's from like some European country, and that's why he started late.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, if your name is Tomislav, I would have to assume you're from like a
Hopefully,
country.
but you never
you're
know.
saying
Probably like
from the name
somewhere
Tom.
from like Poland or something.
Poland, yeah. He's probably from Serbia. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And then Maryland. So this was a battle for Bishop Boswell between Maryland and NC State. Now Maryland threw the bag at Bishop Boswell. Apparently, what I've read is a 2-year, $5 million contract. Yet again, we're seeing contracts in college sports now.
Yeah, that
Paying,
is.
I don't
Listen,
know if Bishop Boswell is not $2.5 million worth.
My whole entire thing about contracts in college sports is I like players are finally getting paid, but they're just jumping schools year to year to try to just get more money.
PJ Haggerty, who just transferred from Kansas State to Texas A&M, is a prime example of that. You could go to a contender, but no, you go to a school. I'm going to date back to last year, Kansas State, really, and then you go to Texas A&M of all Texas teams.
I mean, a prime example of another player is Nico Imianov.
Oh,
I-
that guy.
Yamaleava.
Malieva. Jeez.
Dude, he did not deserve that money at all.
Nope.
But like, I respect.
The fact that he was forcing to sit out of the playoff game against Ohio State was absolutely
Yeah, that was bad.
yeah.
but
no,
like,
they were gonna lose either way, but like
yeah, I respect players who stick with a team for most of their time. Like a prime
Dixon.
example for me is
David Dixon.
David Dixon.
I was going football. Will Howard. That dude spent 3 years at Kansas State.
Four.
Did he?
I think he spent 4 years at Kansas State. And
I thought
then
it was 3.
He
I-
redshirted his first year, I think.
Oh. But he stayed there his whole entire time. He tried to win there. He tried his hardest. But then realized he
Avery
couldn't
Kansas
do
got
it, but he actually wanted to go and try to win. He didn't go for money. He went to go win it.
And he played for an all-star team and won. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
you go.
listen, can't even blame a guy for
No.
ring chasing after he's been so dedicated for a team for so long.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And
That's why I respect it, though.
Yep. So Bishop Boswell, I watched highlights on this dude. He's an excellent defender. He can shoot the ball, and that's basically it. And you know what? I am perfectly fine with
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly
guys
what
on
you want.
guys on the outside firing. That is my basketball philosophy. Just start firing, and I love it. Robert Jennings, I don't know anything about this guy.
Hey, you
Oklahoma-
know he's on your team.
Okay,
That's-
this guy averaged 2 points last year. He's going to be a senior, and he played for Oklahoma State.
the second OSU.
Yeah, Oklahoma State. And Oklahoma State recently got Luka Bogovac. He's a decent 3-point shooter. But yet again, I have a problem with that because Luka announced he would return to North Carolina. Then I think a couple days later, he's in the portal and it immediately goes to Oklahoma State, which is a
Listen, you
big
know
downgrade.
what? I'm happy that he decided.
He wasn't doing anything anyways at Carolina.
No, I know that, but I just like to see someone just like casually go, you know what?
Yeah.
F you. I'm
Yeah,
like
they
an
should
F
do it.
you to North Carolina.
That's
I
what
love it.
Derek Dixon did. He's going to Arizona for $2 million. He's not $2 million worth, but no. Yet again, that is Arizona proving that they can take
Money.
Tommy Lloyd back from the North Carolina search, which that was funny in the first place, and then Derek Dixon leaving. That is funny. And now North Carolina, they're losing everybody too. Now Mike Malone, I don't know. Now, as a Duke fan, please take your bias out of this. How do you think Mike Malone's going to do in that rivalry?
To be honest, I don't know too much about him. I didn't really look into him because
He developed LeBron James though. that was a tweet that was going viral.
no
Okay.
is how can you really develop LeBron James?
Okay, yeah.
That's like saying, oh yeah, I developed Steph Curry.
I think
That,
I think Curry was also included.
What
in
if
there.
I told you Curry was also on that?
Excuse
Yes.
me.
Yes.
My whole entire thing is he has to rise to the occasion to go up against Duke in Duke because it's a very tough environment to be in. It is very hard to play at, and if you can rise to the occasion, you're going to be a good head coach. But if you can't, and you continuously lose against Duke at Duke, it's not going to be good.
So he claims to have developed Antoine Jameson, LeBron James, Danny Green, Nikola Jokic, which I'm Jesus.
Not what it needs to see at all.
How can you develop Nikola
but
Jokic?
that took- oh wait, George Karl was on that Nuggets team that Jokic got drafted on. Never mind. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. Who's 31 on the? I don't know who that 31 on
Let me see.
that Cavaliers is.
I can't think of the name right now.
Do you know who that is? 31
He said
for the
he
Cavaliers.
mentored Boogie? Whoa.
He mentored Chris Paul. I think that is Chris Paul. Yeah.
My favorite
Jamal
point
Murray,
guard.
Harrison Barnes, and Draymond Green.
Yo, it's my favorite point guard.
I'm not gonna lie, Chris Paul looks older than him.
Yeah, so yet again, I think that hire of Mike Malone was an absolute desperation hire. And yet again, they hired him on the day that the transfer portal opened.
Yeah.
They needed to do that, but yet again, I think Carolina's going to be like finishing almost last in the ACC. There's no way that like.
I don't know if they'll finish last, but I think they could. They'll probably be a bottom 5 to bottom 10 team.
Yeah, like
Because I feel like somehow North Carolina's going to win games that they shouldn't win. Because that's usually
they're going
what
to somehow
happens.
beat Duke at Duke for no reason. Like that's just
That
gonna
happens, I'll retire as a Duke fan at that point. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Duke at Chapel Hill.
Yeah, that I think I could see a sweep coming. Now Carolina did get Neoclis Avadalis from Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech guys hate this guy with a passion, and I'm a little bit shocked to say this until I read the stats that this guy was terrible in conference play. Like my God. It was
Like,
terrible.
how bad are we talking
Oh,
here?
we're
Are we
talking,
talking
like-
like James Bradbury?
He's supposed to be a
2023?
three-point shooter and averaging three-pointers almost in his 20s. That's bad.
Oh.
Luka going to Oklahoma State. Zayden High going to South Florida. Jonathan Powell going to Pitt. Derek Dixon going to Arizona. And it is rumored that Isaiah Dennis is going to come back to Carolina. It's also and Jaden Young. I don't know much about this guy, but he withdrew his transfer from the.
It's a little NHL playoff graphic there.
Jeez. No.
Yeah, it's the
Oh yeah, I
goal.
saw this.
Yeah, it's
I wasn't mad where my team was,
No,
especially
it's-
with this year.
Yeah,
I read it and I was like, you know what?
but the big one I
We're
noticed.
a little bit below middle of the pack, but for how bad this year was for us,
Yeah, the Flyers.
can I even be mad?
The Flyers are almost as bad as you guys. which
Listen. By the way,
Ugh.
the Flyers lost the season series to us, and they only beat us one time in OT.
Exactly. And that was the same with them against the Penguins during the season series. They could only beat us in OT in the shootout.
Yeah, we quite literally own the Flyers this year, and somehow they think they're some magical team that.
Welcome to Philly
I'm sorry,
fans.
but
Every team has delusion.
when you go 1-1 against the New York Rangers without Artemi Panarin, you are not a good franchise at all.
Nope.
What do you got for Villanova?
So, yet again, I will forever be hate watching Villanova for great reasons.
What? Villanova.
Kevin Willard, thank you.
Hey,
Villanova-
just let him.
Don't get me
just let him.
started with this guy.
All
just
I was
passion.
going to say
Just let him
was
have it.
Villanova was my first love for college basketball because I started.
Understandable.
My grandfather worked with Villanova with
it's not ridiculous
graphic
to say.
designs, and I watched with him the 2016 playoff series.
And I respect Jay Wright. And that whole dynasty Villanova had
I
until
get-
Kevin Willard got hired at Villanova. Now I want everyone to suck there.
That's where I'm okay with. Like, Villanova, not my first team, but, like, I'm always going to secretly root for them.
Anytime Villanova loses, it's a great day in my heart. If Maryland loses, who cares? Villanova loses as well. I don't care. Now, Devin Royal from Ohio State is going to Villanova. I don't know. Now,
I would do great on that presentation.
now, I don't know much about Ohio State basketball. Do you?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Not.
no,
I do not.
I know.
I do not claim to
little
be a
bit.
fan of
I
Ohio State
watched a
basketball.
little bit. Like, they're one of
don't
the
have any
teams that I sometimes watch.
They're not worth watching.
I quite literally only watch Villanova, Ohio State, and Duke.
Ohio State for football. We're both Ohio State football fans.
I watch Duke football as well a
Okay.
lot, and
I can applaud
they've
that.
actually been really fun to watch
Yeah,
the
they're
past two
they're
seasons
solid.
for me. But I'm sad their quarterback transferred.
Yeah,
That,
Mensa too.
He was bound to transfer.
yeah,
Like,
It-
there's no way
it
he's staying at
just-
Duke.
no, but they actually seem like they're building a really good program there
Yeah.
now too. And then he finally.
I thought they
decided
were
to
building a
transfer.
really good program with when Riley Leonard was still there.
He,
too.
dude, I thought they were actually gonna be
Duke
something.
lacrosse legend.
Like, what?
Yeah, he played lacrosse
I
there.
did not know.
He actually did play
No.
lacrosse. But,
Now, Kwame Evans, I wanted this guy at Maryland so bad, but yet again, he's going to Nova. I don't know how that's going to fit because they have two power forwards now on the team,
yeah,
and
that's
also
weird.
they also have 9 people in the portal. Now, I'm going to say this: Tafari Kapari, please come back to Maryland. You gave us a hard 4 points per game, but they were awesome to watch. Please come back.
Gave him half a Quincy AC per game.
This guy could randomly dunk on 3 people and not show up for about the next 7 games,
So Quincy
and
AC.
it was worth it. Yeah, yeah. But Quincy AC actually played defense though.
True.
Now, Caden Lewis goes to Miami, and Miami obviously has money. Same with
You think?
well, yeah, but yet again, how are they 6 in the? I don't get that. But I'm also gonna
The
finish
Miami Glaze is insane.
No, Xavier is 4th, by the way, in the transfer portal rankings. Let's look at that real
I
quick.
can understand Indiana, Texas, and
Now let's look
Louisville.
at Xavier's real quick. They have 5 people in the portal. They just got a Yaxel Lindenberg knockoff and Chance Westry from UAB. Ruben Dominguez.
True Washington. That's a nice
Yeah,
pickup
he's
for them.
0-star recruit.
And Mike Wacko from LSU. Now, and that leads to Will Wade's era in LSU starting off terribly. And NC State fans are having a parade about that. That is their Super Bowl. Whenever Will,
LSU is going to be hated on in all sports for the next couple
Yep.
of years, especially with Lincoln Riley.
because
You mean Lane Kiffin?
Lane Kiffin. It's been such a long day
Yes,
for
known
me.
LSU head coach Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley. What a great guy.
Honestly, he'd be a better hire for LSU,
would.
dude.
But I mean, they would still choke no matter what. But
and I just learned it. So yes, Lane Kiffin snaked Ole Miss. Will Wade snaked NC State. And then about 4 hours ago, that I learned that Kim Mulkey years ago snaked Baylor to go to LSU. So yet again, LSU is they're just fleecing everybody, and it's absolutely funny to see people cry about it. Basically,
LSU still have
in
has
LSU
not
basketball,
done nothing either. By the
LSU
way,
basketball. The last time they had a good
their
player on
women's
the team.
basketball team has been better.
Well, yes, obviously, but yet again, LSU's finished dead last in the SEC. So
Yeah, I
South
know.
Carolina too. Two programs that their women's team's insane.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Obviously, this is not really news to the rest of the NFL watching community, but we do have the NFL draft here in Pittsburgh just about a week from, just about a week and a day from tonight.
So a week from tomorrow.
Yep, week from tomorrow. I know we'll all be there.
Yep.
But we're just gonna go over a quick mock draft here, just to wrap this all up. Raiders at number 1. I think we all know who they're taking.
I mean, they've
It
quite
should
literally
not be.
posted him on their Instagram stories too many times to count.
And
Is Fernando Mendoza.
And I still don't understand why Mendoza is going to be
Listen,
the first pick.
look,
I,
he's not-
listen. I don't think he should be the first overall pick.
He's a
but-
second round talent at best.
No,
don't
he's
think he'll be
he,
that good.
He's late first round.
He's first round talent in my eyes. The thing is, they don't have any. For the pick they don't have any other positional needs.
They have
And-
a punt. They could go with Arvell Reese, and then their defense is going to be.
They really don't need linebackers, though. That's
They
the.
could have an edge rusher with Max Crosby, though.
But my thing is, they want to go quarterback. They want to solidify that. I think that's also what Tom Brady wants to do there too. Because I'm going to be honest, he's secretly running this team at this point. As soon as he bought ownership,
No, they literally had to keep him out of meetings. With,
he has been running the show behind the scenes, and he's quite literally actually made me think last year that the Raiders could have possibly have been a decent team.
yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love Brady as a quarterback. Will always, as an owner, I'm not big.
He
on him.
hasn't been bad.
He hasn't been bad.
He's
but
made good decisions
Yeah.
personally.
So Mendoza's number 1.
Yep, Mendoza won.
Mendoza's easily
number
one.
2, the Jets.
Arvell Reese.
Arvell Reese.
I also did read something that the Jets are also looking at David Bailey too.
Yeah, David Bailey.
I actually was reading that the Cowboys are looking to trade up in the draft. And,
Of course they are. Because why
And
not?
they're looking to get Arvell Reese out of all people, too.
Oh,
Of course. Yeah, just add him with.
Typical Cowboys.
Dak Prescott, you're the new QB of the New York Jets.
I mean, the Cowboys have 2
Horrible.
first-round picks this year.
You wish that on a man?
Yes, I do.
No, I'm talking about him, bro. I know,
Well,
bro. You're division rivals with him.
I also hate the Cowboys as well.
Okay,
Yes.
I feel like that's that's
That's
That's
universal.
Yeah,
That's a
universal.
universal hatred.
Yeah, Cardinals at 3.
That is going to probably be the most toughest pick
Francis
in the draft.
Milwaukee out of Miami.
All right.
What? I don't think
Offensive
that's...
tackle. They need a tackle. They need him. Their only good tackle is Paris Johnson.
I just
Ohio
don't
State
think
legend.
And
that's truly what they need. But
and Francis Milwaukee is a right tackle. And you know what? There we go.
yeah, I don't hate it. I just wonder if they would, for some reason, go wide receiver again.
And the Cardinals are also looking
Cardinals.
at Jeremiah Love there too.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I just think that would be way too high for Love, especially because they're in complete rebuild mode.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why you go for a running back.
Yeah.
I know the Raiders did, but Genty's one in a lifetime
Yeah.
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
Now Titans, I got Jeremiah Love.
I
one.
know.
There.
I
Yes.
don't.
That's their.
You know what? Let me change my pick. Carnell Tate. Done. Carnell Tate.
I actually really like that.
So he's already
That
going
is-
to the wide receiver graveyard.
No,
as
but
a rookie.
I
Carnell
think
Tate.
I think he actually could do really good there. Cam Ward is a
that's who Cameron
lot
needs.
better than I think people think.
Yeah,
especially
Cam Ward's
due,
good.
Especially due to he threw for I think 13 touchdowns
Dealing with that
and
wide receiver
7
room, yeah.
picks. His wide
Yeah.
receivers were DK, Leak, Imanora,
And Tyler Lockett.
Tyler
for 6
Lockett
games.
randomly, and they had Calvin Ridley as well. How was any
yeah.
quarterback supposed to succeed on that team?
You
And for
don't.
him to throw for more touchdowns than picks,
That was impressive.
That's impressive, and
and his touchdown
And
passes
with that
too.
offensive
Like
line
he was
he has, too.
extending plays.
that was I think his best offensive lineman
So
was
the-
J.C. Latham.
So the Titans could go Jeremiah Love or Spencer Fay now.
I don't
that's
think
basically
they
it.
spend a pick on a running back, especially because they have
Who's their running back? Tajay Spears?
Tony Pollard.
He's not
They
bad.
spent
Oh,
they spent money on him. That I just don't think they waste another. I don't think they waste a first
Yeah.
round pick on him.
No,
And
you target.
I like my
either-
Cardinal Tate there.
I think Carnell Tate's the
Yeah.
right pick. I've thought about that one myself. Me and my friends
I
have
can
talked
see
about
Cardinal Tate
this.
going to the Giants too. But
Yeah.
that's
No,
also,
no,
Speaking-
please no,
Speaking of
please no,
speaking of Gi-
please no.
speaking of Giants at 5,
I think they.
Oh, this is tough.
I think they.
Yes.
I think they might go linebacker.
They don't need edge rusher because they got Thibodeau.
They have
and-
so many edge rush.
Yeah.
D
And
line is not even a question in their head.
Dexter Lawrence is going to be on the move on draft day.
I
And
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
No, wouldn't,
I wouldn't be
that-
surprised.
That's
I would
not a
not be
shot.
But
But-
I wouldn't be surprised if they go offensive line.
Now for my pick for the Giants, I don't know.
I'd honestly,
I don't know.
I'd honestly see the Giants targeting like secondary.
Spencer
'cause
Fay now,
Who,
done.
who even is in their secondary at this point?
fair point.
Give
I
me-
couldn't
give
even
me
name a
Spencer Fay
guy.
now.
All right, Spencer Fay now.
Yep. Cleveland.
Cleveland is
Oh
6.
Lord.
They can go Bird. They can go Bird.
To be honest-
Yes,
they're
they
already-
can go Burn as well.
He's a
But-
Steelers fan
yeah,
as
but
well. So.
he knows.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go.
You know what?
Watch
Give
them
me-
go like Jordan Tyson.
No, I don't see Jordan Tyson there.
Watch.
I see Ruben Bain being a sneaky pick for the.
I just don't think they would go for another.
Okay,
edge.
Watch
but yet
Browns
again, if you
management
imagine
pull
Ruben
the
Bain
most
and Myles
Browns management thing, and for some unknown reason,
Oh, I'm changing
trade
my
up
pick.
to first pick
I'm
and
changing
just
my pick.
grab Mendoza just right then and there.
I'm
and
changing
I
my
wouldn't
They,
even be
they would
shocked.
ruin. They would ruin Mendoza.
I wouldn't even be shocked.
I'm changing my pick. Give me Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle who's supposed to go top 10 for no
Okay.
reason.
I mean,
All right.
Monroe-
that wouldn't
that is
be a
the most
bad
Browns
pick
pick.
for. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad
He is from
pick for
Georgia.
them.
though, so-
Commanders at 7.
Caleb Downs.
Don't hate that.
I don't know if they'll go that personally.
Caleb Downs. Done.
Saints at 8.
Wait, did we pick Jeremiah Love to go anywhere?
No,
No.
not yet.
You know what? Screw that. Commanders Jeremiah Love.
All right.
Done. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Jeremiah Love.
That's
Yeah,
not
that
a bad
makes.
pick.
Saints get Caleb Downs.
I don't think they go Caleb Downs personally.
Saints?
I think they go either. I think they go more offense.
I think Caleb.
I think they want to build more around Shuck.
I think-
Personally,
Yeah,
I think the Saints
they're
wanna
going to be
screw over
riding
the Chiefs
Shuck
and not
for the
give the
next
Chiefs
couple of
Caleb Downs.
seasons.
I think Caleb Downs goes to the Saints.
Okay.
I mean,
I
yeah.
All right.
I don't think Jordan Tyson is top 10.
I mean also offensive line, but there's not too many great offensive linemen in the top 10. But my thing is, I just feel like they think they finally have found their guy, and I think Shuck, great quarterback. I
Yeah.
think you have to start building around him because
Yeah, you have to work.
Who's the,
I-
who's
I-
the
to
wide
work
receivers
with them.
besides Chris Olave?
They really don't have any other
It's
wide
not
receivers.
good.
You know what?
It's a
Olave.
bad,
Let me change
It
my
is a
Caleb Downs pick.
bad.
They're going to
wide
reach
receiver
on
room.
Jordan Tyson.
I wouldn't be surprised
gonna
with
That's
that.
not ridiculous.
Yeah.
I feel like Tyson
Right,
could possibly go there.
Chiefs.
Everyone's favorite team, the Chiefs.
The
at
Chiefs,
9.
I
Chiefs
don't.
are probably going to have to go for a defensive lineman. Because isn't Chris Jones
David
near
Bailey.
the end of his contract?
Ooh,
I
and isn't
forgot
he
about
like
David
almost
David
like
Bailey of the
38
Chiefs.
now? Something
No,
like that?
Chris Jones is 31.
Oh, he's
He-
30.
he's
Whoa,
stayed there
he's
for
a
a while.
lot younger than I
Yeah.
remember him being.
David
Whoa.
Bailey of the Chiefs. Done.
All right. Bengals at 10.
Oh God. I don't want. I want to say
Offensive
I want
line.
to say Ty Simpson for no reason, but
For who?
Bengals. I
Ooh.
because I just want to, and
I
I
think
hate them.
they're going to target someone, like some offensive
Who do they need?
lineman. Because they're going to want to try
linebacker.
and protect
Ma-
Burrow.
Moonsword Delane.
Didn't
Out
you
of
already
LSU.
say,
Wait,
didn't
who
you
is
already
it
say
again?
that for one of
Nope. Nope. Moonsword Delane for the Bengals.
those? Dolphins at 11. God, who don't they need?
Oh jeez.
Can literally take any
What
guy.
What
What?
wide
What?
receivers are
They'll
available?
They
take
just-
anyone.
I'll take Joe Random off the street.
They could, to
They
be
will
honest, they
find-
could take Mekhi Lemon.
take somebody out of the draft.
No,
audience.
no, I don't think Mekhi Lemon goes to the Dolphins. And
The Dolphins don't have a wide receiver.
Okay, I also
Who
think
is their wide receiver one for this year?
Malik
It's
Washington.
Malik Washington.
I think
they
they have to go
They may
Makai
have
Lemon
to.
here.
Oh, I
No,
don't.
They have to go Makai Lemon.
I have Makai Lemon going to the Ravens.
the Dolphins
You
will
guys
just
ain't
grab
gonna be
whichever
that
random
lucky.
crackhead off the
I'm not
street
Ravens.
that can run away from the
I
police.
said you
the
guys aren't going to be
fastest.
that lucky because of the Dolphins.
I'm a Steelers fan, not a Ravens fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
That's a sin, dude. I think you just made his hate list at number 1.
Oopsies.
So the
I
Dolphins.
just-
That's like calling you a Cowboys fan, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
I have leg
the-
day today. It's
the
been a long day.
Dolphins. I'm just gonna put a wild card out there. I don't know.
I'll go Makai Lemon. I think they
I'll
really
go-
need a receiver, man.
You know what, Makai Lemon. There
All
you
right,
go.
Cowboys 12.
Cowboys at 12.
Now I'm gonna go with Jaden Fielding, kicker out of Ohio State.
I hope they do that.
Please God, take him. That's
What does he
I
do?
wouldn't be surprised
Exactly.
if they take an edge rusher.
To be honest,
What other edge? No, he's gonna go late in the draft.
I watched them take Avion Terrell.
Nope. I see Terrell go in the second round.
My thing is,
His stock is low right
oh
now.
no, I get that. I'm just saying, think
That
of
was-
it as Jerry Jones.
The most Cowboys pick.
You have to
don't
think of it through the eyes of Jerry Jones,
So-
though.
so-
they're gonna take
don't
another
think.
Cole Beasley.
Just look and do. Who is
Yeah,
the
exactly.
whitest guy I can grab?
Avion Terrell is the whitest guy that is black.
Avion Terrell.
We're just gonna take some long snapper out
All
of
right,
Holy
Avion
Cross.
Terrell to the Cowboys.
Rams. at
Ty
the-
Simpson.
I don't think
Ty
they do
Simpson to the
that.
Rams. I think he's gonna go learn a year under Stafford.
All right.
And yeah.
Ravens at 14.
Oh my God. This is where I had Makai Lemon.
I think personally,
How many years does Mark Andrews have left?
I was low-key
You know what?
thinking
This
tight
would be
end.
the most Ravens pick ever.
Eder? Keon Sadiq.
Yes, him.
Kenyon
Kenyon
Sadiq.
Sadiq.
All right.
Sadiq.
And what I
I
have,
would not be surprised if they do that.
and every Ravens fan has been like, if we draft Sadiq, I'm done being a Ravens fan.
Hey,
So
I
that
could,
sounds like a very,
that sounds
very
promising.
lovely time.
That sounds promising.
I do see
I like
Sadiq
that.
possibly
Yeah, I
going
like
to the Ravens, especially due to Mark Andrews.
All right. Buccaneers 15.
Bucks at
Oh, this is
15. That is.
Oh,
I
that's.
thi-
Oh, we're forgetting one player. That guard out of Penn State. Ione.
Oh.
Yeah, Ione. Yeah,
I think he could
I
go
had him
mid.
going. We're forgetting about Sonny Styles too.
Ooh,
Did we not say Sony?
That's he's a
we
top
didn't-
5 pick in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, oh,
You know what?
Who did we say for the Cardinals again?
I said Francis Muiaga.
I say we go Sony Styles.
Yeah, I might want
with
to
the Cardinals.
I don't think.
slide him there.
And I think
I
I think the Giants take the dude from
So
Miami.
I had Muiaga going to the Cardinals, Bain to the Titans, Cardinal Tate to the Giants, Fain out of the Browns, Jeremiah Love to the Commanders, Styles to the Saints, Bailey to the Chiefs, Ione to the Bengals, Downs to the Dolphins, Moonstar Delane to the Cowboys,
I just don't.
C.J. Allen to the Rams, Makai Lemon to the Ravens, and for 15 I had Kenyon Sadiq.
Okay. Jets at 16.
Jordan Dyson.
Yeah.
Lions at 17.
Monroe Freeling. I had him.
Vikings at 18.
I think this is where we see.
Vikings at 18.
I'm calling this right now. Howie Roseman is picking up the phone,
Okay.
calling the Minnesota Vikings, giving up their first round pick this year and a second round pick next year. To AJ Brown's not going anywhere.
If anything, he's going.
He's not going anywhere. The only
not
person
going to the Patriots.
who's reporting it was the one person who was out here.
You know,
But,
get your feelings out now.
I think Howie Roseman trades with the Vikings, and the Eagles draft Caleb Downs to fill Reed Blankenship's shoes.
All right, so for the Vikings, I had Dylan Thiemann, safety out of Oregon.
All right. Panthers
You guys,
19.
Peter Woods, Panthers.
Not ridiculous. Cowboys 20.
Akeem Mesidor,
Steelers 21.
Ty Simpson.
Drew
No,
Aller.
no,
They
no,
take Drew Aller.
no, no,
If
no. They
the
don't.
Steelers take Drew Aller.
The Steelers don't need a quarterback.
Yeah, we do.
No.
You go
No!
with Will Howard for the year.
Yes. We
McCarthy said he wanted to develop
I would
him.
much rather have Ty Simpson over
No,
over.
no,
Or
no,
you-
no,
Will
no,
Howard,
no,
what?
no,
Let him
no,
develop.
No, no,
I
no.
was
Develop
You
not.
go-
I was
Howard.
not going to say Will Howard.
Okay.
I was
Go-
going
go-
to say, I'm fine with Ty Simpson or Omar Cooper Jr.
Okay,
I'm
that's
okay with
that's
either
not
of
bad.
I don't
Ty,
hate
don't take
Omar.
Ty Simpson.
No,
those.
that's a bad pick.
If that would be the most Omar Khan thing to do, and I just did that right there. Ty Simpson, Steelers.
All
But
right.
you know what? There you go.
I hope they
All right,
don't finish
Chargers
it.
22.
I'm just telling you who I have here.
Yeah.
Emmanuel McNeil Warren, I think.
All right.
Safety out of Toledo.
Okay,
All right.
so for my mock draft, since the Eagles took Caleb Downs already
This guy
at
has
pick
optimism.
18,
This guy has optimism.
Howie Roseman is known to fleece people.
Yeah.
Let's be
I'm like it's
He
a
let
Howie
the Cowboys
Roseman
get Micah
thing.
Parsons, and then Parsons left. But
Yeah, we were able to trade and get so many first-round picks to then jump ahead of the Cowboys to get Devontae Smith, who was a Heisman winner.
yeah, I can.
Yeah.
So, Howie Roseman is a personal genius. So, the Vikings at pick 23, in my eyes, would
Alright.
possibly take. I feel like they might also go safety. I don't know why. That feels like a position that they would need, but also offensive line.
I have Omar Cooper Jr.
Okay.
I don't hate that. Did we say the guy from Penn State yet?
Yes.
Okay.
For me, I said he's going to Cincinnati.
Fair. What about Caden Proctor?
Second round.
I feel like that would be a pick that the Vikings would make.
That would be the pick the Steelers would make. A lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Because would you agree that like if we drafted Proctor, then Broderick Jones is gone?
Broderick Jones should have been
That
gone.
wouldn't be. That's not.
How is he not gone
Actually,
already? That is the true question.
had-
That
he
is
had,
a
like,
very
3 good
good
games.
question. I don't even understand.
But
why
I
he's still
wouldn't be
on the team.
surprised if the Vikings take Caden Proctor. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Or they go way out of left field and they go. No, they wouldn't do that. They would not go tight end. Because
No, because
The
what
only
they
good
have
tight ends to
Hawkinson
beat.
right now.
yeah, that
right?
is true.
Yeah.
They have Hawkinson right now, right?
Yeah.
But Hawkinson has not been producing for
He's-
what they traded for.
Right.
He's still a good tight end. He has off years.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Browns at 24.
I have
Again, let him burn.
I have Denzel Boston.
That's
I don't
a guy I'd hope.
hate
That's a guy I would
that.
not mind seeing on the Steelers too. as
I
well.
wouldn't mind seeing him
Denzel
fall to my Pats either.
And
That's-
he's not going to do that.
No, he's absolutely not going to. But
Yeah,
I
no.
gotta have false hope with the couple.
Bears. I don't think they go wide receiver.
I
at all.
say they're going with Caden McDonald.
That's a solid pickup
I
for
don't
them.
hate that.
All right.
I'd say the Bears would go for an offensive lineman, in my personal
So
opinion.
maybe.
do you see this Caden Proctor going here to the Bears?
Maybe I think
That is a
they
thought.
might try. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears try to find some offensive guard that they could possibly turn to center after Dahlman just retired.
Ooh.
And a guard that I have later in the draft is Emmanuel Pregnon.
I feel like they
He-
could
they-
try
they
to
could-
transition him to center.
Yeah, but that I don't think the Bears would do that.
I don't think the
No.
Bears are gonna do that. That they're a little special.
Bills at 26.
I have Caleb Banks.
All right.
They just need help, man.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Can,
The
can we
Bills
just pray
could-
for Josh Allen at a
The,
point?
the
Nope.
Bills just need somebody
Imagine
to
Caleb
help Josh
Banks,
Allen out.
Caleb Banks and Ed Oliver. That and
That would
with
be
Greg
nice.
Rousseau, those three would be very.
Don't give him ideas.
I wouldn't be surprised if they re-sign Joey Bosa again for another year.
No, I don't. I think
That
those-
wouldn't
I don't
be
know.
shocking. I could see it
You
happening.
gotta think of it as a Buffalo Bills.
But I could
perspective,
also
though.
see them.
So Bosa's going to resign the Bills.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could also
See,
see.
that that's how I have to. I had to think of it as what would the actual team do?
I could also see them on draft day using Joey Bosa as like leverage for
Joey
some
Bosa's
sort of
no
trade.
Didn't the
longer
Bills just
under
get DJ
contract
Moore,
right
too?
now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why. That's why I said they
That's right.
re-sign him.
Do we go Niners at 27?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a pick of.
This is
a
I
potential.
think they could possibly go wide receiver and trade away
I don't have
Brandon Ayuk
Yeah, I was gonna
I-
say
Ayuk's
Ayuk is
gone,
the
man.
receiver to go.
Ayuk
don't
is
have
so
that.
gone.
I don't have wide receiver here, and I have.
Well, they need to trade away Ayuk during this
th-
draft.
They should cut him, honestly. Oh wait, his contract too.
I was like,
Yeah,
that's too much dead
Yeah.
cap space.
All right.
Ayuk has to be gone from this draft some way or some form to try to help the Niners out.
I don't have a wide receiver here. I have Blake Miller, tackle out of Clemson.
I don't
This
hate
is
that.
a
the
potential
Texans.
Trent Williams.
I don't hate that. I really don't hate that.
Right.
I hate the Niners, but I don't hate that pick.
Right. Chiefs 29.
Wait,
We
Texans?
forgot the Texans
Yeah,
at 28.
Texans 28.
This is where I have Emmanuel Pregnant, guard out of Oregon.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
I think after watching that playoff game against the Patriots,
I think just
the
watching the
offensive
Texans'
line.
offensive line play football this
'Cause
year
they had a
burned
glorified
my eyes.
they had a glorified bye week against
Yeah,
Pitt, against
that was
Pitt-
horrible.
against the Steelers.
Yeah, that was just not good.
Chiefs 29.
KC Conception.
Yep. Concepcion. I absolutely agree with that.
Concepcion.
Dolphins 30.
I hate this pick. Jermon McCoy.
Okay.
Huh.
My Pats 31.
I'll let
I-
you take this one all by yourself, bud.
I mean, we need an edge rusher. We've
have
been
edge
lacking that presence ever since like Judon left. What did he go to Atlanta?
I don't know.
Right.
I think he went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And then-
no, I thought he went
then-
to Miami.
I thought he got cut from Atlanta, then went to Miami.
I think
think
it's
that's
one. It's
how it
one
was.
of those two. But I liked what I saw out of Keldrick Falk this year. At,
That's a
at
solid.
Auburn. I mean,
I also have him going here.
Yeah.
Too.
That's solid.
What, you don't
And then Seattle at
why
pick
would we
30
need a QB when we have Drake May?
a choke artist.
Hey, made it to the Super Bowl, by the way. I don't know about show artist, but he did make it to the
Talk to
Super
me
Bowl.
when your quarterback has won a Super Bowl MVP. Current quarterback, by the way. I'm not talking about Tom Brady.
All right.
I'm talking about current quarterback.
I'm ready for the future. I get-
Jalen Hurts should have 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Okay, dude. Drake
That
May
and-
made it to the Super Bowl in his second year. I'm absolutely. I'm
So
fine with
did
that.
Hurts.
Yeah, so did Hurts, buddy.
Okay.
Hurts in his second year playing. I don't count that rookie year at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
if
no,
if
I-
if
In
his
his
career
second
if
year
his
point.
career plays out like Jalen Hurts, then I'm in for a good run.
And now 32 for the Seahawks.
This is a
I have-
very interesting pick.
This is where I have Avion Terrell going.
I don't hate that, but also I feel like it wouldn't be. Who's really?
I'm doing a different mock check. That mock check sucked.
There's always
I-
room for.
Why shouldn't be dumb and for some reason go running back?
Oh, Jadarian Price? He's not going until the 5th round, buddy.
I'm messing with you. That would be so
That would
bad.
be like Cole Strange being picked by the Patriots.
I love how the Rams room was like, we had this guy going in the 3rd round. Oh my!
They were laughing at him too.
That's worse than us taking Rager.
It cannot be worse than N'Keal Harry going to the Patriots.
What? Why?
Sorry, it can't be worse than Jarvis Jones going to the Steelers. But, you know,
All right. That's just about all we have here on Gridiron Gospel. Hey, special thanks to our guest appearances.
Jacoby Myers.
Intercepted by Chandler Jones.
Stiff arm. Mac Jones gets stiff arm.
But all jokes
Gets pulled off the ground.
all jokes aside, very special thanks to our guest appearances here, Holden and Caleb. Thank you so much for being able to get on the show, kind of just talk hockey, a little bit of college basketball and football, I guess. But that'll just about be all we got for Gridiron Gospel this week. I'm Will McDonald.
Jason Oprowski.
Caleb.
Holden Montgomery.
And that'll just about be it.